In this video, I'm going to discuss finding your passion and pursuing personal fulfillment. At the end of this video, you'll have 4 concepts that you can do to locate your passion and take that path wherever it leads you. Hi, I'm Glenn Citerony, professional life coach and speaker. This is my YouTube series, Thrive and Transcend. So let's delve into today's topic on finding your passion. You may be someone after a long day at work, tell yourself or a significant other, I don't know if I can do this anymore. I'm burnt out. It's toxic. The late, great NFL coach Marty Schottenheimer once said, if you're not excited now, your pilot light is out. If you frequently lack enthusiasm or experience on a consistent basis the Sunday night blues before work or before the work week starts, it may mean that your metaphorical pilot light is out, that which fuels your motivation for work. How do you reignite it? Well, what are you willing to suffer for? So you may be wondering, what do you mean? I thought we're talking about passion here, not physical suffering. Well, interestingly, the ancient term for passion is pathos, meaning to experience, undergo, to suffer. Well, what are you willing to suffer? You might be wondering at this moment, wait a minute, I thought you were going to talk about finding your passion. Well, the ancient term for passion is pathos, meaning to experience, to undergo, to suffer. What pursuits are our spirits deeply connected with? That is the essence of discovering your passion. It's not about physical suffering. It's about investing yourself wholeheartedly in your activities. And these activities may entail facing regular failures or disappointments, but you enjoy it. You're willing to go through that because you're learning, you're growing, and you find some joy in your committed efforts. When I ask people what makes them feel alive or joyful, they talk about their activity or pursuit, and they also talk about the frustrations, but they're willing to undergo that because they find so much joy in what they're doing with. Others may walk away from the same activity and go, no way, I'm not doing that. But the individuals who find joy, the frustrations, they're okay with. So my first concept is engage your imagination and curiosity. Imagine a life where resources are limitless, there's no restrictions. What would you be choosing to do? Let your imagination run wild and envision what that life would look like. Take a moment to jot down those activities on a piece of paper. If it's not possible at the moment, don't worry about it. Maybe you can make it happen later. The whole point is engaging your curiosity, your imagination, and observing how these passions may ebb and flow and something that you may want to take up later. Take a moment also to reflect on your childhood. What did you love doing? What did you really like? What did you find joy in? You may have stopped doing that, but is it possible for you to reintroduce these activities into your life? And what does that re-engagement look like? Concept number 2, in which activities have you excelled at? What kind of pursuits have you excelled in or received compliments for your performance? Personally, I've conducted workshops at my workplace that went beyond my regular job responsibilities. These workshops were just like these videos. I talked about fitness, nutrition, emotional well-being, and I noticed the positive impact it had on people. And I was complimented on my performance and how I helped them. Same with you. Think through where you're getting compliments, where people go, you know what, you should look at this as something you may want to do full time. Is there something that you excel at and enjoy so much that it doesn't feel like work? Concept number 3, in which activities does time accelerate? What are activities that you find yourself engaged in which time seems to fly by? You don't monitor the clock. You don't think, how much time is remaining on this? This is a clear sign that you're truly immersed in what you're doing. Author Brenda Ullin said once, is when you're really living in the moment, working, thinking, lost, absorbed in something you really care about, that you're living spiritually. The artist Michelangelo said, it is well with me only when I have a chisel in my hand. What he's referring to is joy, being in the moment. This means that your soul is engaged deeply in what you're doing. The next concept, can you perform the activity on the side? So if you can't do the activity or pursue your passion as your principal occupation, consider taking and dedicating time on the side in your personal life to pursue it. This could lead you to discover a similar activity that you enjoy just as much. By engaging your passion on the side in your personal life, you create a platform in which you can potentially migrate over a period of time in case you decide to retire or leave your job altogether. It's almost like an off-ramp. Start by offering your services free on the side, allowing yourself to gain proficiency, experience, and also exposure. Next, tap into your intuition. Dedicate 15 minutes a day with the inner spirit that guides you. This inner voice, also known as intuition, is a divine force. Unfortunately, the demands of life, our human egos, technology, kind of pushes down our intuition. I call this the fountain of inspiration and creativity. Tap into it. And the way to do so is taking a few moments each day to do mindful breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Take time in solitude and silence to do that and find out what comes forth for you. It may come forth not just in those moments, but maybe driving the car, right before bed, after bed, and I'll talk about it in a few moments. But the whole point is you're starting to tap into your inner self. Pay attention to any insights or hunches that may arise that come forth from this fountain of creativity and inspiration. Julia Cameron, she's an author of a book called The Artist's Way. And I do this practice that I'll explain. She suggested journaling upon waking up in the morning. So put a journal next to your bedstand. And the first thing you do before anything else, before you brush your teeth, is write down the date and just start writing after you wake up. Just write. Don't edit it. Don't look through it. Don't read it after you're done. Next day, do the same thing. You get up, write down what's coming forth from you. Then, after 30 days of doing this practice, then read through the entries and see if there are any commonalities, trends, or insights. Again, this power lives within you, this intuition. It surpasses any technology, any Google search that you may do, and you have to tap into it. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up button. This is my YouTube series, Thrive and Transcend, in which I talk about topics such as self-improvement, personal development, emotional and physical health, and spirituality. If you like these topics, hit subscribe. If you have a topic that you want to talk about in the next video, put it in the comment section, and I'll be happy to do so. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.